It's Not My Weekend podcast with your boy, Jerry G. What is up, everybody, dog? It is Wednesday. It's about noon, dog. A little bit later than usual. I got to do KTLA morning news. This morning with Duno, Concrete in Vegas, somewhere doing some stuff for Power 106. So, Duno tonight had to go out to the KTLA morning news studio this morning to do some promos for this weekend's show at the Ford Theater, dog. So if you don't have your tickets yet, fool, guys, it's gonna sell out. And I appreciate everybody who's already bought their ticket and hitting me up, telling me, yo, bro, I'll see you on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for us. I'm excited for everybody. It's gonna be a great night. Si Dios quiere, it's gonna be dope, fool. All right. Today's Wednesday, July 16th. Very busy morning, like I said. So we got here afterwards. Now it's around 12:30 right now. And this is like the ladies I usually do this. I got the kids at the house right now, fool. We're gonna get through this together, dog. All right. I'm in Santa Clarita Studios, Tres Studios, TR3S Studios, Santa Clarita today. My producer Dennis in the back, behind the scenes. El pinche Eric is out there somewhere, scratching his ass. Huh? TR3O. Oh, there's no S in there? After. Oh, TR3OS? So it's Treos. Treos? Oh, I thought it was like Tres Studios with a 3 in it. That would make more sense. I've been corrected. Anyways, we're here live from Santa Clarita. I had a good time this morning in the news station, doc, trying to be a little celebrity, you know. I'm a little hungover, fool. That's I'm not gonna lie, fool. Dead ass. I'm a little hungover. Last night we celebrated Gabriel Iglesias' birthday at his compound, at his home, and that shit got wild. It got wild pretty early. I knew I had to wake up early today. I knew I had to behave, but I got there like at 7, dog, and I left like at 10. Fool, I had to sneak out of there, because I was going to get really drunk, fool. Really, really, really drunk. And I didn't want to do that, fool. So the shots were starting to get me. So I just stopped drinking like around 9, started drinking some water. And once you start drinking water and just not drinking and you're sobering up, it's not as fun anymore, right? It's not as fun because you want to keep drinking. You want to keep the party going. But now at this point, I'm like at my second bottle of water. And I'm like, you know what? Party's over for me, dog. Party's over for me, dog. I got to go home, fool. That's it. I'm not going to keep drinking. I can't. I got to wake up early. I went home. But it was a blast. TFTI to Fluffy and happy birthday again. Dope party. This guy throws the greatest, sweet, best parties for there is, fool. So very, very happy to be there. Thank you for that. But other than that, fool, I got lots to talk about. We're trying to do segments here, fool. All right. So I'm at my sports minute. I know it's give or take a minute. Give or take. All right. Sometimes more. Very few times less. Sports minute. Okay. I was on San Francisco. Speaking of sports, I was in San Francisco this weekend doing a family thing. We went out to see the Dodgers in San Francisco. First time in Oracle Park. First time ever. I've always wanted to go, never been able to. Finally got the chance. We've always talked about it with my kids. One day, un año, si Dios quiere, we're going to make it to San Francisco. Go check out the Dodgers, San Francisco. For one reason or another, it doesn't work out, right? Either the Dodgers are in town when I can't make it. I'm working, so forth and so on. No se puede, güey. The world's, like, the stars aligned this time. We were able to go. We went to Oracle Park. Now, I bought the tickets on Game Time app. Right? Another StubHub situation. Went to Game Time, and I bought them a few months ago, dog. I bought them like in March. April? March, fool. It was before my mom's passing, I remember. And I bought them in March. And, you know, they show you the view. They show you the view of your seats. And the view looked pretty good. I knew it looked, we're up there. I've never been to the stadium, so I'm not familiar with the seating. I'm not familiar with what's good and what's not. First red flag, I was buying 300 section. I know that's not good. Anywhere you go in any stadium, USA, any town in USA, if you're sitting in a 300 section, you're probably not sitting close to the action. All right. First red flag. I knew this. So then it was like, okay, I'm in the 300s, row 17. When you think of row 17, you think you're like in the middle somewhere, right? Not too high, not too low. You're in the middle, row 17. That's what I expected, right? And then again, I'm going based off the view the ticket app giving you. And I'm like, okay, I could see the whole field. I could see the home run section. I could, it looks like a pretty good view here. There's no obstruction of views, you know? And the tickets were expensive, dog. Expensive. Even those cheap tickets that I bought, they were about $150 each, bro. And I bought 5 tickets, dog. I paid almost $1,000 after the fees, fool. All right? Which it is what it is. All right? No homie hookup, no plug, no baby's mama hooking me up. No, wait. I had to buy these tickets, all right? So I bought them, whatever, dude. I'm hyping up the kids, obviously. We're like, yeah, I got the tickets. We're going to Oracle Park. We're going to see it. And guess what, guys? Guess what? It's also Barry Bonds bobblehead. Now, obviously, I don't give a shit about Barry Bonds. I'm not a Barry Bonds fan. No, not that way. Of course not. No Giants fan. But I am a avid bobblehead collector, bro. I collect bobbleheads. I like them. I have some random ones. And I got some, obviously, most of my, 90% of them are Dodgers. But my other 10% are random bobbleheads that I come across, right? By gifts or thrift stores or offer up trades or whatever. I come up. Like I got a Tony Gwynn bobblehead. I got some Otani with the Angels bobblehead. I got Tim Salmon with the bobble. You know, I've got a Vicente Fernandez bobblehead. I've got some random bobbleheads that I really appreciate and have. It just happened that day that we're going, it's Barry Bonds bobblehead day. And they haven't had a Barry Bonds bobblehead in forever. I think this is one of his first bobbleheads in at least 10 years. So it's a big deal. As an avid bobblehead collector, I'm like, dog, por lo menos these bobbleheads can help me pay for the tickets. If I sell these bobbleheads, yeah, I'll keep one, but I'm going to have 4 others. Right? That my family, my kids don't really give a shit. They'll give them to me. They know that I'm the one that really cares about these type of things. So I could sell up to 4 Barry Bonds bobbleheads. Ponle que a $100 cada uno. There it is. That's $400 I'm getting back from the investment I made on these tickets that I purchased. Come on, dog. All right? And I get to have a bobblehead for recuerdo, güey. Un recuerdo, a souvenir of me going to Oracle Park. You know, and having a bear, I got a bear, souvenir. Fool. Everything's going great. Got the hotel. Which, by the way, I got the hotel. Auto situation, bro. I got through Expedia. I saw it was 4.5 stars. Great reviews in downtown San Francisco, dog. Downtown San Francisco, full hood, dog. Ghetto, Skid Row, homeless people everywhere. Walking Dead situation, dog. But you know what? I got a good price on this 4.5 star hotel. No, güey, se pasan de verga, güey. Oh, nowhere near 4.5 stars out of 90 stars, probably. Horrible, ugly situation. But hey, that place for sure haunted. There's been murders in there. There's a lot of crimes unsolved that's happened in that hotel for sure. All right? It was called the Mayflower Hotel, dog. Ooh, don't go. Don't do it. Don't do it, dog. Anyways, we survived that situation, man. So we go to the game. We get there early. I've never been to the stadium. I don't know what entrance to go in through. I don't know where my seats are at. I've never been here, dog. I want to look at the stadium. I want to walk around, dude, right? So I go to Oracle Park. We get there. The game's at 1:10. We get there like at 12:15, almost an hour before the game. We're walking. There's already a lot of people, fool. Bunch of people there. All right, cool. We're making good time. We're early. Let's take our time. Let's enjoy the trip. Let's do a little sightseeing here. See what the stadium's all about. We go in through 2nd Street. For those of you who are familiar, we go through in 2nd Street, I believe, where some of the statues are at. And so we go in there. Not much to see when you enter. Whatever. Not impressed. Then, let me tell you. We're going in there like around 12:20, 12:25. By the time we walk into the stadium, bobbleheads, done. No more bobbleheads. Gone. Done. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. I wanted bobbleheads, so I was really excited about getting a bobblehead for these sons of bitches, dog. These sons of bitches, dog. They only give out 20,000 bobbleheads. The place fits like 40,000 people, so only half of the, and it's obviously sold out. It's a Dodger Giants Saturday game. Sold out. 20,000 bobbleheads, gone, fool. And we got there an hour before the game. So there was people there before that who grabbed the bobbleheads. So I'm so mad, bro. I'm already like, no manches, way. I needed a Barry Bonds bobblehead, fool. Come on, no mames, way. No se hizo, way. So I'm already mad. Fool. Okay? Now, we walk in upset that I didn't get a bobblehead. Look at our tickets. Section 332. I'm like, all right, I'm sure that's up there somewhere. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's take a walk. We're going to take a walk. We start walking up the ramps. Fool. You know, they got the zigzag ramps, which other stadiums have. They're pretty common. Beautiful Dodger Stadium does not. Okay, gracias a Dios, we don't do that. But Petco Park does. White Sox Stadium does, which have been there. And Colorado, I believe, has it too. Maybe. No me acuerdo. Giants obviously has it. So they have it, and they're doing the zigzag back and forth. Right? Now, at first, you don't mind. It's cute. You're walking up a ramp. You're excited. But 13 minutes later of walking up and down, east and west, as you're going up the stadium, fool, it's the worst. I'm over it, fool. We're going through this, fool, like it's taking forever. I'm like, how many more ramps do we have to? I get it. We're in the poor seats, fool, pero tanto sí, güey. It felt like we walked 8 levels to get to section 300. 15 minutes, literally. Back and forth. Tired, fool. Tired, dog. Over it. And obviously, there's nothing to see when you're walking the ramps. There's nothing to see, dog. So we finally get to the top to our seats, dog, right? Not that pretty. And again, I don't, it is what it is. I'm in the cheap seats. This is poor people problems, okay? I'm not blaming nobody. This is poor people problem. I'm not in the bottom. I'm sure it's nicer down there. I'm sure it is. But I'm not there, fool. I'm up here, fool, all right? With the poor people at. Well, now also, because I'm in the poor people section, I'm running into more of my fans, fool. So that's pretty cool, right? I'm running into a bunch of ghetto-ass LA people there. A bunch of people who got their tickets also on fucking Groupon. So I'm taking pictures. It's cool, but they're all like, what are you doing all the way up here? You know? And I'm just, hey, bro, you know, so tocó la familia, güey. Don't embarrass me right now, fool. So we walk around a little bit. There's nothing to see there, fool. Nothing. La pobreza, güey. There's nothing to see. So we go there. We're hungry because we just fucking walked for like 35 minutes, fool, to get to our seats. Everyone's starving. We're walking towards, we're going to go get food. And I'm seeing people walking around with food that looks pretty delicious. There's a big old hot dog, no bread, puro pinche sandwich, puro pinche weenie, way. Large, big ass with toppings on it. I'm like, damn, that looks good, fool. A weenie, a hot dog with no bun. I'm down for that, fool, you know? You know me, dog. Pause. Then that looks good. Other people have other like big ass stuff that look good, burgers that look good, stuff that looks good. We end up going to, I don't know where to go. So I end up at just random stand. They don't have any of that stuff. They just have basic ass hot dogs and nachos and popcorn. That's it. Basic shit, fool. And I'm like, you know what? We've already waited in line. We're all starving. Let's just get something in our stomach and then we'll do a second round later. We get our hot dogs and our nachos. And now we're going to go up to our seats. Okay? Section 332. All right? That's way at the end of the stadium, by the foul poles, dog. We go up, and I'm like, but it's row 17, dog. It can't be that high, fool. I mean, I'm sure there's like 30 rows, 40 rows. We're in 17, dog. How bad can it get? It got bad. Turns out, I'm in row 17 out of 18 rows. Yeah. We're all the way in the top, fool. We're in the highest and the highest. We're touching the goddamn wall. Estamos tocando el cielo, güey. Heaven, bro. We're there next to heaven, fool. High as shit, dude. Fool. My kids were like, what is this? Really, Dad? Really? How, all the way up here, fool? Like, I can't see shit, dog. Can't see shit. My little one's like, you think when I catch a foul ball? Like, hijo de tu pinche. Bro, nowhere, fool. Nowhere. Pinche Thor himself, if he bats, can't hit it up here, dog. Made the best of it. Made the best. Now, at this point, I'm like, okay, no bobbleheads, bad seats. We got our food. Food sucks, dog. Food sucks, dog. Stale ass nachos, basic ass, microwavable weenie. Bad, bro. Bad, fool. Food's bad. Seats are bad. No bobblehead, fool. And the angle that we're sitting in, we can't even see the whole stadium, fool. We can't see the home run. We can't see the Coca-Cola bottle. We can't see the giant glove, which we wanted to see. No, we couldn't see it from we're obstructive. Our view was obstructed from there. We couldn't see the damn glove or Coca-Cola. That's how far back, high on top we were. Sucks. But we were able to see, the little ants players playing, pinches hormiguitas, güey, jugando, güey. We got to see that. Now the game starts. It is what it is. Again, I'm not trying to talk shit much about the stadium. The stadium was pretty. The view, the little canoes, the pinche bay. Chingón, güey. Chulada, güey. Chulada de parque, güey. Watch the game. Now we get to the game. And then the game ends up to be pretty boring, dog. The game itself is boring, fool. We did get to see Ohtani pitch, which was awesome. For the first 3 innings, Ohtani's pitching was amazing. Dodgers score within those 3 innings. 2-0. Dope. But then there's no scoring after that. Yeah, the rest of the game, really boring, dog. Really, really a pitcher's duel, which is fine. I can appreciate a good pitcher's duel, but now when you're sitting up high and bored and far, like a good pitcher's duel, you want to be sitting up close, hearing the catcher's mitt, the umpire, X3, foul balls coming at you. That's when a pitcher's duel is cool. But now when you're up high, where like just lightheaded, over it. I'm getting sleepy. I'm thinking lack of oxygen. I'm starting to get sleepy. My little one falls asleep. I took a $150 nap there in the seats, fool. Bad, bro. Bad. But we made the best of it. And we got recognized a lot. It was cool, man. But ran into a bunch of fans out there. So I didn't get no bobblehead. So now I'm todo evitado, güey. We leave. Game's over. We leave. We're heading down, back down, the Rams. The never-ending Rams, fool. Right? Now, I ran into a few fans. And Dodgers and Giants fans. Ran into fans. And some of them have bobbleheads. Okay? And my son was like, ask him for a bobblehead. Ask him for, like, not for free, but que se lo compras. And I couldn't pull the trigger, fool. I didn't want to be the guys. People get excited, like, oh, shoot, big fan, Jerry. Can we take a picture with his bobbleheads? Aquí, güey, cargando sus bobbleheads, güey. And they're like, can we take a fan? Can we take a picture? Así, con la foto, güey. Y yo, güey, claro, güey. And then I'm looking at his bobblehead like a pinche torta de jamón with Chespirito and shit, just looking at him. And then I just couldn't pull the trigger, fool. Like, literally, like 3 different people, Dodger fans and Giants fans with bobbleheads, fool, another fool with bags of bobbleheads. Like, yo, bro, big fan, bro. Give me dabs with his bobblehead bag and shit. And my son was like, pregúntales, güey. Ask him, dad. Ask him for a bobblehead. Tell him you buy one from. Tell him you give him $100. I couldn't pull the trigger. I felt like, what did they say no? Then this fun meet and greet, this fun time is going to turn awkward if they tell me no. And then when I ask them for a bobblehead, they're going to think I want it for free, which I don't. I'm willing to pay. But I mean, I could tell them like, hey, would you sell me a bobblehead? They might feel weird charging me for a bobblehead, being that they're big fans of mine, right? I just felt the whole situation would get awkward. And especially when we're still walking down the ramps together and we're doing a little, small talk, like, having a good time. What else you done out here? How was the game? Blah, blah, blah. And then for me to be like, hey, compa, ¿cuánto por una bobblehead, güey? And then obviously I'm a Dodger fan. I'm all Dodgered out and I'm out here like, begging for a Giants bobblehead. It's not a good look, right? And what do they say no? Like, once they say no, like, I can't, I'm sorry, no se puede, I wish I could. Then it's going to get awkward, bro. It's going to get awkward. This that we just had, this bond, this time that we just had, taking a picture is going to get awkward. And I didn't want that. That was going through my head. What do you think I should have done? What do you guys think I should have done? I could have pulled the trigger. I had like 3 different opportunities. We finally get to our van, to our car. And at that point, my son's like, Dad, let's just look some up on OfferUp, man. We'll find someone on OfferUp right here. Just put up San Francisco. Sure enough, there are a bunch of them, you know? And I find one. $65, fool. And I hit him up. Hey, compa, what's up? And the dude, turns out he's a fan of mine also. Shout out to John. John, who apparently I've met. He's from part of Dodgers Nation. He's part of Dodgers Nation crew. And apparently he's sent me merch before. And I do remember that. I just don't remember when, but he has. Fool, he hits me up on offer. I'm like, bro, are you here? Yes, I'm here. Where you at? Blah, 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 blah. But I'm driving the van in traffic. So I had sent my son to get off the van and go find him. I told him, where you at? And he's like, oh, I'm by this statue. Que la pinche césped de statues de la chingada. So I sent my son there. I'm talking about my son is on his way. Turns out the guy was going to give it to me for free. But he wanted a picture, dog. He was with friends that he wanted to take a picture with me. And I think he was going to give it to me. I'm not sure, but I think he was going to give it to me for free, dog. But since I got there, my son showed up with the cash. Y nomás le dio dinero. And he gave him the money, my son. And at the end, he's just like, hey, tell your dad I said, what's up? I'm a big fan. And I'm like, oh, fool, I think we could have got it for free, dog. But no way, chingue su madre. But I got my bobblehead. So I got a bobblehead and bought it for $65. I'm willing to sell it for $100, fool. If anyone's interested, let me know that. All right. So that was my trip, fool. Other than that, San Francisco was dope. The other thing that happened in San Francisco, fool, is that so I'm taking my kids, my oldest, and I've been there before with my youngest and my girl. We had been there before. We went a couple of years ago, but just to San Francisco, just to check out San Francisco. And we went to Alcatraz, right? And I had a blast. I liked Alcatraz. I'm into that prison shit. I like watching prison stuff, bro. I mean, I've been to jail. I get it, bro. I did like 48 hours one time locked up for crazy. I know, intense. I did that. So I go back and I'm hyping up Alcatraz now. On the way, we're driving up to San Francisco. I'm telling my kids, guys, we're going to go to Alcatraz, bro. We're going to go see the game. And we're going to go to Alcatraz, fool. It's going to be a blast, fool. We might even do the night tours, dog. Don't trust me, fool. You're going to like it. They give you audífonos way and you're listening to all the stories, how they escaped, what they ate, where they showered, where they kicked it, where all these people, Al Capone was here, this and that. Like, I'm fascinated by the whole prison experience, dog. I liked it. I had a good time. And the whole way I'm like blowing up this place. Like, bro, I'm hyping up this place. Like, guys, you're going to have a blast. Well, you're going to love it, dog. Trust me, you'll love it. They're excited. I know they're excited. Oh, like, yeah, I can't wait. That sounds cool, man. That sounds fun, dude. I'm down. Dude, we take a little boat, fool. We go through the boat. We get to the island, bro. It's dope as shit. They go to a cool little souvenir shop, bro. It's dope, bro. Turns out they're sold out, fool. We get there, they're sold out. We can't get no tickets, fool. Done. It's done. So, anyways, those are family trips, dog. Family trips, dog, are such hit and miss, dog. Hit and miss. Expensive as shit. Pinche San Francisco se pasa. I'm sweating my ass off right now. This is why we do this in the morning, because it's hot as shit in here, dude. But yeah, that was San Francisco. I do like it out there. It's fun. It's the Bay. By the way, super cold. Also, it's July. Estamos in the middle of summer. But not for San Francisco. San Francisco don't know this. Cold. 65 degrees, dick. Se pasan de verga, güey. Se pasan. Bro, there's a funny Mark Twain quote that goes, the coldest winter I've ever felt was the summer I spent in San Francisco. Yeah, and it's accurate as shit, dog. Mark Twain, fool. You gotta read, guys, read Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer, the shit. It's facts, bro. Dude, we leave LA, bro, 85, 90 degrees, chulada, way. We just drive up 7 hours north, and it's 65 degrees, fool. Cold, windy, cloudy. It's July. July, bro. Anyways, keep your San Francisco, fool. Have fun with that. All right, a couple more things then. Let's see. A couple other stuff I want to talk about. We did the Fluffies Party 4th theater this Saturday, dog. Excited for that. We've been doing promos all week for it, dog. It's almost sold out. Less than 200 tickets available. Neta, you can see for yourself. Log in right now. Today, Wednesday. I'm telling you, by the time you see this, bro, even less than that. All right. What else? I saw the movie Superman. All right. I want to give you a little bit of a Superman review. All right. I'm not a big DC fan, but I was excited for this movie. Okay. Listen, it's getting mixed reviews. So you either love it or you hate it. Okay. I'm kind of in the middle, more loving though side. I thought they did a great job. That guy Gunn, great director, great job. I think he did a really, really good job. But a lot of people are calling it really corny and safe and not that well done. I'm a passive fan, casual fan. I'm not the hardcore. I'm not a nerd. I've never read the comic books. So I don't want to get out in depth detail about what's great or bad about it. I'll just tell you from a social fan what I felt about the movie. And I thought it was really good. Entertaining. Different twists. Things I didn't know what was going to happen in this movie, such as Superman getting his ass kicked more than once, which is rare. And see, this is one of the complaints that the nerds had. Some of the nerds had like, you can't beat up Superman. Superman is unbeatable. He's a man of steel. You can't beat up Superman. Okay, but that's also been one of the biggest complaints of the Superman franchise in the past. That how can you make someone so unbeatable, vulnerable, and humanized? How can you make that happen with a superhero that's the most strongest ever? So it's hard to make a movie about that and relatable to this superhero who's literally unbeatable. And that was the biggest critic of the past. One of the hardest tasks was that part. That this guy's boring, bro. He's too boring. I can't relate to this guy, fool. But so now they make him a little bit more vulnerable and he gets beat up a few times, get tossed around. And now people are complaining, you can't do that to Superman. So, ¿qué quieren, pues? Pues, ¿qué quieren? They gave a good reason of why Superman got his ass beat. I like the reason. I'm not going to spoil it, not yet. But there's a good reason for it. If you've seen the movie, you know why he got beat up. How he got beat up. And I accepted that. I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay? Now, in the trailers, you see the super dog, and you're like, oh, that could get a little cheesy. The piece of super dog, no mames way. You know? This is why super dog has never been introduced in prior Superman movies, because it's hard to do, hard to get away with it. And it's cheesy to have a super dog. What do you do with a freaking super dog, fool, right? But now we have the technology, CGI dog that looks amazing. And now we have the technology for it. And you give that guy a good role to play, which that felt they did. They did a good job with Super Dog, bro. He was funny. He was helpful. He was lost. He's a dog. He's a pet. He's, uncontrollable, unpredictable at times. That's what dogs are. And I like what they did with that. That's dope. I accepted it. Okay? So, the bad guy, Lex Luger, se aventó el compa. Whether you like the movie or not, you got to admit, that guy did a great job as Lex Luger. Full mean, no F's given. Just, dude, he beat up his girlfriend. Dude, he physically assaulted his girlfriend, dog, in the movie, fool. Fuck. Dope, bro. You got to give props because they went there. Because they did that. Okay? People, and myself too, in the movie theater, we gasped. He put hands on his girl, fool. I know. Can he do that? It's 2025. Oh my God. He went there. And I appreciated that, homie. We talked about this a couple weeks ago with international movies, how they go there. That's what I like about Squid Games, that they go hard, bro. These fools, again, it's still a PG-13 movie, but they tried, bro. They did it. They tried. Again, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I laughed. DC movies are usually not that funny. And when they try to be funny, most of the jokes, right? They're not really that good. But now James Gunn is is the lead, bro. He knows how to make a pretty good movie, dog. We're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Remember that little flica? Killed it with that funny ass shit. Brings that vibe over to Superman. I think it was well done, bro. I give it to James Gunn. I think it was well done. Superman himself, the actor who took over, great job, bro. Great job, fool. Good actor, charismatic, likable, good, looks the part, sexy as fuck, dog. Super, ¿qué más quieres? ¿Qué más quieres? Lois Lane, I'm a fan of that girl, man. I always think that girl's very pretty, fool. Se aventó, güey. The marvelous Mrs. from that show, from the comedian, the girl comedian, killed it. Great casting, great acting, good plot. It was good, bro. Like I have very few complaints. I was entertained. Now, I don't know. The nerds don't seem to all agree, but I think James Gunn did what he could with Superman, fool. Superman's a very difficult character to pull off on the movies, fool. He just is. Comic books, fool. Some stories, bro. Right? You're reading. It's literature, dog. Movies could be a little harder to pull off, fool, and they did. I think they really did, fool. I think they did a good job. Easy to follow. Easy to follow, bro. I don't know. I don't read the comic books. Yo no sé qué está pasando, güey. You know, I don't know what's going on, bro. I was there, bro. I was hooked. I was in. Good job, bro. The coloring, the effects, the flying, that's even hard to pull off. The flying around could be hard to pull off. They pulled it out, bro. They pulled it out. Okay? That's how, watch it, bro. Watch it. Okay? I definitely recommend it. I'm going to go watch F1 too, man. I hear F1's pretty dope. Hearing really good things about it. And I'm excited to go check it out. I got to go check it out. I'm probably going to do that next week. All right? All right. Sports Minute. Real quick, Sports Minute. I know I started out with Sports Minute. I got into my San Francisco trip just to finish my sport because I wrote it down. Sports Minute. Players gambling. Players getting caught gambling is unfathom. Fathom. That's for you, compita. I think I said it right. Why? Why, bro? Getting paid millions already to be a professional athlete, cater to every need. Traveling first class, hotels, money. And I get it. It's easier said than done. A lot of people go down a weird trip when they come across money, and I get it. But gambling, bro, it's unacceptable to me, fool. It's too easy. Too many people are getting caught. It's almost like steroids. If you're doing steroids, you're going to get caught sooner or later, right? Same thing with gambling, fool. You think they're going to, and I'm glad they're catching them. I want them to get caught, fool. Trust, as an avid sports gambler myself, willing to take on your bets. Hit me up, DM me if you want me to take on some of your bets. I'll do that. I love to bet. I love to place money on games, okay? As an avid gangster sports gambler myself, I appreciate whatever that department is doing to catch these fools, dog. Catch every one of them. We need to keep the game pure because I put my money down, my hard-earned money down to bet on these games, and I don't want any motherfucker out there cheating me out on my $20 parlay. All right? I don't want anybody out there causing me to lose my $10 8-team teaser because this motherfucker's on a different agenda of getting bought out. All right? And cheating during the game. That's horrible. Please do not do that to me. Okay? Malik Beasley, no mames, way. No mames, way. I was a fan of yours, bro. I actually was a little irritado when you left the Lakers. I saw real potential in you, dog. And when you went out and got paid by the Pistons, I was happy for you. I was like, bro, good job. Good job, Malik Beasley. Get paid. Because even though he wasn't great with the Lakers, he had Spurs. I saw potential in him. I knew that this guy in the right situation could be a really good threat. And he was one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Dude, he was becoming a somebody. And he just threw it all away, man. Threw it all away. Unfortunately, it looks really bad for him. It does look really bad for him. And if there's others out there, I hope they get caught. I hope these professional athletes are not getting away with this, bro. We cannot let this get away with it, bro, okay? We need to keep the game as pure as possible. We already think the games are scripted. NFL, NBA, we're already pandering to superstars already, letting them get away with things with personal fouls and ejections and stuff like that. We're already letting them get away with enough, fool. We can't let, especially average to any player, any professional player, get away with any type of beach sports gambling, bro. We can't. We can't have them affect a game outcome like this. Fool. We can't. Fool. It's scary to think. All right. That's my thoughts, fool. That's my sports minute. Okay. All right. Let's wrap this up. Dennis, we gotta go.
Let's go. We got the Ford.
We got the Ford. Fool. I'm excited. All right, let's go. I took some screenshots. I'm really enjoying the comments you guys are leaving. Thank you for that. It helps me put my thoughts together on what I should talk about, what I forgot to touch on, or if I need to re-emphasize some of my points from earlier episodes. This is the place for that. Send your questions, send your comments, good or bad. I don't give a shit. I do read them all right? We got like 60 comments this time, bro. A lot. Guys, thank you. The numbers are going up. We got like 2,000 views now. We're growing. I appreciate you guys. Watch Perritos World, Perritos Podcast. I'm on that as well. It's a universe that we're creating that I'm very proud to be a part of it, dog, here at Tres Studios, fool. And I appreciate you guys, the newcomers, the new listeners. Thanks, dog, for sure, man. I'm trying to look. This is what it is. This is my podcast, all right? Simple, to the point, easy to listen. Vlog status, bro. Updates on general topics, random topics, fool. I just want to keep you guys entertained for about 45 minutes to an hour. No me quiero pasar de verga, güey. I want you guys to go on to your rest of your week. I want to check in with you, tap in, and you guys do that in return as well by commenting and leaving your questions, okay? One more thing I have to say about that, fool. Subscribe. Please subscribe. It helps with the algorithm, okay? So we'll do that. Porfas. All right, here we go. Oh, we had the All-Star game yesterday. I didn't really get to watch it that well. Obviously, I just saw the highlights. Gabriel Iglesias, I was at the Gabriel Iglesias birthday party, so I didn't really get to watch the actual All-Star game, but I did get to watch the first few innings. I did get to see Kershaw, got to see my boy Freddie Freeman, otra vez with the waterworks, but I'll give him a pass. Proud of my Dodgers, representing, dog, showing up, doing well. National League taking it down, winning in a home run derby, which I didn't get to see. I didn't see that part, guys, to be honest with you. But I really enjoyed the baseball All-Star game. They went back to the roots. They're wearing their actual uniforms. They look great. Keep that energy going, guys, for next year. Do that again. Dope, bro. Very happy, very proud of it. And it should be, as we should. All right, here we go. The Mexican Noodle 5655 Sports Minute. That took up like half the time. Yeah, that's from last week's episode, and I think we did that once again this time. I'm sorry. Sports Minute, give or take. All right. Patricia Oloane 1501 just became a new subby. You are hilarious. Love how you're so animated con los brazos. By the way, mira, me quemé, güey. Me quemé. I was baking a pie for my kids, dog. And I reached in to get the pie out of the stove and me chingue, way right here, fool. Speaking of which. Love how you're so animated con los brazos. Carnation Fireworks, laugh out loud. I hope to go to your show soon. I doubt you have a warrant for the illegal fireworks. Appreciate it. Patricia, welcome. Escobar T911, go Astros. Mames, güey. No mames. Elvia Dovinos 4909. Jerry, more Tragos Amargos episodes. We're in talks. Damn_Adam1. Five Below is a good store too. Yeah, Five Below is more of a, what is that, convenience store to me, right? It's more like a 99-cent store type of shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's fine. But that's a good one. Miguel 66113. My head hurts or I have a headache podcast. Oh, yeah, I'm looking for new names for the podcast. I'm thinking of changing it from It's Not My Weekend to, I don't know. I kind of like Jerry Garcia podcast, straight to the point. Let's get to it. Easy to find, but it's kind of vague too, kind of basic. So I'm open to suggestions. This guy's suggestion is My Head Hurts or I Have a Headache podcast. That's actually not bad, bro. I actually have a headache right now. I'm a little hungover from last night, fool. So even though I started drinking water before I left so I could drive, I still woke up with a little ring, dog. They're making some strong ass drinks. Se pasaron de verga. Okay, Ray Trevino 480. You're an OG, man. Shout out all the way from Arizona. Can't wait to see you in December. Yeah, we're back in December. Tempe Improv, December 27, 28. And you ain't doing shit. No one is doing shit on December 27, 28. That's between Christmas and New Year's when nobody is doing caca, wait. So no excuses. We'll be there on a Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I think it's 28, 29 actually. 28, 29, Monday and Tuesday, Tempe Improv. Get your tickets. Gladys 5616. You incriminate yourself so much. No cuentas todo. No cuentes todo. I know I overshare, and that's part of what makes me special. Okay. I know. I gotta tone me back a little bit. But Gladys, welcome Gladys. She's also a new listener. She's actually, I've known Gladys for a long time. We follow each other. We've been following each other for years. And she just DM'd me the other day. I didn't know you had a podcast. No mames, Gladys. No mames. All right. Outsider 2. Jerry G from HP. Stock rising. I appreciate it. Ness G 5599. Jerry, I didn't even know you had a podcast. There's another motherfucker. Vanessa. We've known each other forever, dog. We follow each other, dog. I feel like I know your family, dude. Yes, I have a podcast. Welcome. River Agua 34. Hope to catch you at a Dodger game on Saturday in San Francisco, compa. Vamos, Dodgers. River, did we meet? I came across a lot of people. I'm not sure if you were one of them, fool. Let me know if we met. Trifecta. No spoilers, then give spoilers. I think I gave spoilers for Squid Game. Maybe. Sorry. Shoot me. All right. Aces 3. Come again to Oxnard. I'm working on it. Love Oxnard. And please, I saw there was raids in the farms, fool. Se pasan de verga, güey, in the farm. I thought they were safe, fool. I thought hotel workers, essential workers, beaches, farm workers, they were safe from the ice. What happened? Look, man, I watch it for like a few minutes. And luego I get so sad and upset and bothered that le tengo que cambiar el canal, güey. I'm sorry. All right. Monza _21. Yeah, Jerry, buy a home in the IE. Yeah, not yet, fool. Not yet. Still trying to stay here on this side of town. Outsider 2. Jerry, are you one of the types of people who fall asleep with the TV on? I think I've touched on this before. No, I am not. I hate that shit, dog. I do not leave the TV on ever. I need complete darkness and silence when I sleep. I don't want to hear anything or see anything, bro. I have the blackout curtains in my room. I turn off the TV. As soon as I start dozing off, TV comes off. I don't put it on a timer. I don't know how to do that. My kids know this. I do not ever sleep with the TV on, ever, fool. So that's a hell no for me. JSSB. They robbed Kershaw of a Game 7 World Series moment, especially given his playoff performance in the past. I feel the same way, Jerry. Yeah, it's a big deal, bro. Kershaw's legacy changed because of the Astros cheating. Think about that. Not cool. At Dirty Foe 2657, Altuve will soon become head coach of the Astros. Well, good luck with that, fool. F that fool. All right. At Jesse F.81. Jerry, did you ever meet Leon Layson? He was a Holocaust survivor who taught and did counseling at HP High. Youngest person on Schindler's List. I don't think so. Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe. Who knows? But it doesn't ring the bell. If anybody knows more of that situation, hit me up. A couple more and we'll wrap it up here, fool. G Gome 16. Extreme weather. Earthquakes is the most extreme in my opinion. You Cali people are crazy to think that's not extreme. Compa, first of all, my well wishes and prayers go out to all the people in Texas with the flooding that's going on out there. Ugly situation. Hope you're doing safe. Bad situation. Okay? First of all and foremost. And that's my point, dog. My point is that those kind of extreme situations do not happen in California, weather-wise. Yes, earthquakes is a natural disaster. Yeah, I get that. But gracias a Dios, way, knock on wood, we haven't had an earthquake in a long time. And also, earthquakes are pretty, you can survive an earthquake, fool. As long as you're not sitting under a $100 beach bridge, a 100-year-old bridge, you're going to be fine, dude. Okay? A lot of our buildings here are already earthquake proof. Okay? Anything built after the 80s, 90s, because of the earthquakes we've had in the past, anything built in 80s, 90s are pretty earthquake proof. Gracias a Dios, way. So I feel pretty safe. Okay? Yes, we can pass away still. Yes, we can die of tragedies. What happened? But first of all, we haven't had an earthquake that's of any significant size in decades. Decades, compa. Y Dios no quiera que no venga uno. It will happen. We are going to get one, pero we don't see it coming like a winter or a fall or extreme heats. Come on. You know what I'm saying, fool. You know what I'm saying. Two different. Yin and yang, bro. Yin and yang. All right. A couple more. ¿Qué hubo, Andrés Sánchez? ¿Qué hubo tapado con... ¿Cómo andas, mi chavo? Rooks. Gracias, güey. What's up, fool? Miguel Zaragoza. Hey, Jerry. Love the show. Me and my wife went to the Tacoma shows. I knew the color marron with the Giants hat anyways. My question's for you. When you were a kid, what did you think was funny and what would make you laugh? When I was a kid, my question for you, when you were a kid, I had a really, obviously, look, dog, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, dog, where we had extreme, harsh sense of humor, right? We grew up making fun of your mom, right? Making fun of people's physical appearances, yeah, right? You're a prieto, flaco, feo, güey. They called me el cerillo one day, the match, because I was skinny and had a lot of hair, fool, so I looked like a match. Me decían el cerillo, güey. We grew up very harsh. We were very harsh on each other, and I was really good at that, fool. I was really good at bagging is what we called it, right? Clowning on people. I was really good at that. I would make people cry, fool, and I don't feel very proud of that anymore, dog. As I grew up older and matured, I wanted to make everyone laugh. I wanted to make everyone laugh. So I try not to be so insulting or be so dirty, aggressive towards people with my jokes, my humor. So I started being a little bit more smarter about it and just be more inviting to everybody. I've said it many times. I was a class clown, and any teacher or any classmate of mine would tell you that I was a very funny dude in class, but I knew when to pick my spots. I knew when to come in, when to make people laugh, and when to back off. I knew the time. I was really good at timing when to say something funny, when not to say something funny. I was really good at it. I would make teachers laugh a lot, all the time, fool. And I know they appreciated that about me, fool. They would tell me, dog, they would write it in my yearbooks, dog. Like, you were a pleasure to have in class. You were a lot of fun. You were funny. Your sense of humor is going to take you places. You're the next Eddie Murphy. You're the next Paul Rodriguez. Me decían, anyway. So I was very, proud of that, fool. But what made me laugh is, obviously, I miss the 90s sense of humor. I miss calling people the FAG word. I miss calling people, like, being hard. I love aggressive humor. That's what would make me laugh. Because that's what would make my friends and I. That's what we would make each other laugh. Being very harsh on your mama, you bitch, you this, you that. I love that. But we can't do that no more, dog. Yeah, wait. You got to grow up, fool. All right, good question, though. All right. Where we at on time, fool?
50.
Okay, cool, fool. Perfect. Here we go. Let me see here. I'm so high, 619. I'm guessing San Diego will be there soon, bro. Eres mi cachetes de Kiko. Saludos. Ese mi cachetes de Kiko. Saludos. What's up? I got cachetes de Kiko? Nah. I've been watching Chespirito, those series, fool. I want to give you guys a breakdown in a couple of weeks, fool. All right. Janet 36Z6. The person going on Eric. Someone was clowning on you, Eric. It was talking shit, but I got your back, fool. Someone was talking shit. El Tony Lee Amaya 4084 was talking shit about Eric. He says that you hate on me a lot, fool. It's how we get along, fool. It's Eric's dry sense of humor, fool. Don't worry about it. We're good. Keep that same energy. Teoscar with a 2017 Astro. I'm glad you brought this up. Rodolfo Reyes. Listen, he says, keep that same energy. Teoscar Hernandez was a 2017 Astro. Yes and no, Dick. He was and he wasn't. Teoscar was a rookie with the Astros in 2017, and he was up and down from the minors to the majors, up and down consistently. He never stuck on the Astros. Nunca se quedó for a long period of time. He was never allowed to play in the reindeer games. I don't think he was in the circle of trust. They didn't let him cheat. He was a rookie that was coming up and down from the minors. So yes, Teoscar gets a pass, even though he was Astro in 2017, and only for that 1 year. He was later traded to another team. So leave my boy Teoscar alone when it comes to the cheating ass Astros, por favor. Okay. Let me see. Latin Goon 214. You don't know who this is? Cálmate, güey. I'm not sure who that is. Pedro Lopez. Salute. Tone, a little Maya. Bro, you're my boy, Tone. But yeah, fool, Eric, and we're good, dog. Don't worry about it. He's all defending me from you. He says, hey, fool, why you let Eric talk to you like that? All right. Canelos 11. They had drones in my city for the 4th of July too. They also got my friend $2,000 ticket. Yeah, inflation. Tickets going up. Esteban 4 just came to leave a comment and like a comment. Oh, thank you, compa. Appreciate it, dog. All right, those are all the comments, fool. Keep them coming, fool. Send your questions, dog. Appreciate you guys. I think we're going to wrap it up around there, fool. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe. We're doing great things here, fool. I cannot... keep sending me... I need a new logo. I want a new logo. It could say, It's Not My Weekend podcast, or it could say Jerry Garcia podcast. Something creative. I don't know where to even begin. You take it from there. If I choose you as the best logo or even best title, we'll definitely give you guys a real special shout out, award, something, fool. We'll figure it out. Appreciate you guys, dog. Appreciate you guys listening. Thank you for this, man. Let's go get them rest of the week. See you guys soon. Vámonos, eso.